this is Elise Schaefer with Feed and Grain Magazine at IPPE 2015. I'm here today with Howard Eubanks with Bruker Optics. What are some of the important features of this product?
The HTS-250 auto-sampler from Bruker is the first auto-sampler designed for NIR analysis of agricultural products. Thanks to its high capacity, we can produce results on nutrient variation of ingredients at a very high frequency. And this high frequency analysis leads to data that shows the variation in ingredients. This variation is important for nutritional formulation, and with that formulation we can produce a more consistent product at a higher value. The system has a 10 tray capacity. Each tray has 25 samples spaces for a total of 250 samples. When the tray is finished being analyzed, that tray can be removed and a replacement tray of new samples can be put in its place for continuous operation. So on the HTS-250, the lower part is for storage of trays or samples. The upper portion is where the analysis happens. We have the analyzer here and the robotic arm up above. The system is designed with safety in mind. These doors, the upper door and lower door, are interlocked here and here so that the operator cannot open the door while the robot is in motion, so that there's no possibility of accidental contact with the robot. The system has on-off control here with an indicator below and an emergency stop button here on the side. So the software is very menu driven. I would simply go up here and select load sample tray, select empty sample, load the sample tray. Come over here to the door, open the door. Slide the tray in. Close the door. Acknowledge that the door has been closed and exit. So then we have the software in various sections. Here we have on-off control. In this section we have sample tray handling. Here we have controls. And over here we have product information with the various products we're going to analyze and a section here for tabulated results. So here's a nice table view. If we want to look at a trend, we select trend and go and select protein, for example. And here we have a trace of protein with the upper and lower limits drawn around that. The HTS-250 sample arm employs two movement axes, vertical motion and rotational motion, imparting simple and accurate motion control to the system. All system components have been selected to deliver maximum availability of the system. Many auto samplers are sequence sensitive. This is not true of the HTS-250. The HTS-250 can have samples registered in any order. So you would select register sample, select the product, say ground soybean meal, enter a number, SDM123, enter. Put in one sample to register, then we take the barcode reader, place it in any place in the tray. That's fine. And we're done. So samples can be registered manually like that or automatically from an Excel spreadsheet or a CSV file. When a sample cup is picked up by the delivery arm, it is first placed on the internal barcode reader. A query of the sample registration database identifies the sample cup by its barcode, then reads the identity of the sample in the cup from the database. The sample cup is then placed on the spectrometer for measurement. The results of the sample measurement are logged in a separate SQL database for later use in formulation software or determination of supplier-dependent variation. The sample cup is returned to its position on the tray at the conclusion of the measurement. The chief benefit of the HTS-250 auto-sampler is that it frees the lab person up to do other things while it's working. The total elapsed time for analysis is the same either in manual mode, if this were a benchtop instrument standing separately, or in automated mode in the HTS auto-sampler. The time required to enter the information for each sample, whether it's in manual mode or in automated mode, is essentially the same. It makes no difference in total elapsed time of analysis. The difference between the automated and manual measurement is that after the sample information is entered and samples are loaded in the auto-sampler, lab personnel are free to pursue other tasks while the auto-sampler completes the measurement. In addition, the auto-sampler can measure samples over lunch or during breaks or overnight. The HTS-250 is enabling technology for commercial feed operations, forage analysis labs, and corporate central laboratories, and other applications where large numbers of samples are common. Other potential applications of high throughput NIR sampling include oil analysis and digestibility studies.
Thank you, Howard, for taking the time to show us your new NIR auto-sampler. Appreciate it. Live from the IPPE 2015, this is Elise Schaefer with Feed and Grain Magazine.